Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining us tonight here in LiveFit Kitchen. We have Dr. Purcell with us once again. Hello there.
Hello everyone.
So we are of course continuing our holiday series, and I love healthy holiday cooking. Tonight we're doing the entree. We are doing Crockpot Turkey. This is my own personal recipe, but of course Dr. Purcell is going to tell us all about some of the wonderful and healthful properties of turkey. So talk turkey, tell us about it.
Let's do a little turkey talk tonight, shall we? So turkey is probably most commonly known around Thanksgiving, and one of the things that's become very popular, I would say in the last 5 or 10 years, is the concept of tryptophan in turkey and eating turkey and getting tired. And we're going to discover tonight if that's really true or if that's just an old wives' tale.
Come on, it's got to be true, right? Or is it just caloric overload at the end of the big Thanksgiving lunch?
Bingo, Alicia got it. So all poultry contains tryptophan, and tryptophan is an amino acid that, along with some B vitamins, converts into another substance which actually boosts serotonin. And serotonin is that happy, feel-good brain chemical that I guess makes us happy and also a little tired, a little lazy. But actually, all different types of poultry and many different kinds of protein contain tryptophan. So the turkey tryptophan thing isn't really true. Additionally, people tend to overeat fats and many other things, sweets, alcohol, during the Thanksgiving dinner.
And that's what gives us a coma.
And that's what gives us food coma, or turkey tryptophan coma.
Well, unlikely if you've been following our holiday series. There is no sugar in our holiday cooking, and really you won't want to overeat because it's just so healthy and you'll feel so good eating it that you just really probably won't desire to stuff your little tummy full. So let me tell you about how I developed tonight's recipe. This is very similar to my chicken crockpot recipe, and I just tweaked it a tiny little bit for the holidays. I bought a turkey breast because there's only 2 or 3 in my household if you count my very large dog. So we don't need a whole bird, we just want some. So I bought an individual turkey breast with the bone in and the skin on, and this was the simplest ever recipe. I put the turkey into the crock pot, or you can use a Dutch oven, the big heavy cast iron pot. I put in half a small lemon. I just got like a really small, almost egg-sized lemon, cut it in half and put half in there with the skin and everything. Make sure you wash it first, of course. I also used a small onion. I really prefer to cook with brown or yellow onions. I prefer the flavor. Purple goes really badly in the crock pot. It makes everything gray. It looks disgusting. It tastes fine, but it just looks off. So go with the yellow or the brown onion. And then I used a little salt and pepper, and that was it. And of course, you know, if you really love garlic, you could have put some garlic in there, or maybe there are some other herbs, some thyme or some sage or something else that you love. You could put any herbs that you like in there. So I put the onion and the turkey and the lemon in, and then I filled the pot to just about a ½ inch above the top of the turkey with just filtered water. I put it into the oven. I was using the Dutch oven. I put it in for about 7 hours at 225. So it's really low temperature cooking, cooks really slow, doesn't heat up the kitchen too much, and then I pulled it out, and here are the results.
And what I really like about Alicia's recipe is, one, it's so simple, it's so fresh, and she left the skin on, as you may be able to see as she demonstrates to the audience here. And that's really important because turkey has a tendency to dry out and get very scrapey on the tongue. But if you leave the skin on, all of the juices will be held in.
And I really think that working with the crock pot or the Dutch oven is really good too with the turkey, because the water that it's cooking in tends to keep it nice and moist as well without having to add a whole lot of other fats and oils and things. The other thing that I like about this is now, of course, at home I have this huge pot full of the liquid that the turkey cooked in, and I can make soup with that, with any of the leftover turkey meat, some vegetables. I've got the soup base ready to go, and it's just a different twist on the holiday leftovers. So before I serve this, I would of course remove the skin, and the turkey bones, the breastbone is still in there. So I'm going to be very careful as I cut a piece. So I'm just scraping the skin off with a fork. It comes off really easily. Serving this on my holiday table, of course, I would have our excellent recipe for some stuffing. What else do you call stuffing here? I always forget. Dressing. Yes.
table dressings, we call them here in the U.S.
No, the food one, though. You know what I'm talking about. I'm sure I've heard it called dressing. Anyway, I'm absolutely butchering this poor piece of turkey.
This turkey actually looks quite moist.
It's very moist. It's absolutely falling apart. Maybe if Nana's teeth aren't so good and she likes soft food, this turkey might just be for her. My Nan would have loved it. So I've loaded the fork for you.
Delicious.
Have a taste test. I tasted it at home, so I happen to like it, and I already know that.
Other little factoid about turkey, it has half the saturated fat of beef.
Really? Mm-hmm. We love turkey for so many reasons. Didn't that turn out great?
Not dry at all.
Apparently carving it is not my forte. Hopefully you do a better job of that than I do. But it's really soft, it's really yummy. And you could use a turkey breast for this, or you could have thrown a leg or a thigh in there as well. This recipe works with any parts of the bird.
Very good.
Maybe even if you've got a small one, you could even put the whole thing in there. Have fun with that. Let us know how it goes. Thank you.